Hi guys. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry I'm late. I lost track of time, y'all. Oi. I don't mean to keep y'all waiting. Hi Denise. How you doing? Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna wait for a couple more people to say hi. Oh, howdy Barry. How you doing? How's everybody doing today? Okay, why did that do that? Let's go all messages. All right, I'm gonna wait to see Denise. Let's see. Melissa, good morning. Did you get your latte yet? Hmm? I lost track of time, guys, because I was playing with my nails. I use these things called wraps on my nails, and I get them from Lily and Fox. They're like $2.99 for a set. See, half my hand's not done because I realized what time it was, and I was like, "Oh no!" So I had to stop. But I got one hand done for $2.99. I got a cute little manicure. Isn't that pretty? I kind of wish they were all like this one, so all the fingers looked like these. But $2.99, and I got me a cool looking manicure. No, okay. Scott. Uh, so everybody that was here yesterday, we played with watercolor. We made this background and we made this background. And today we're gonna, oh, and I found this one in my pile of stuff. But we're gonna play with these. I'm gonna cut these in half and they're gonna become card bases. And what's the hood word? I don't know. What's the hood word? uh, oh, I don't know. My brain isn't going that fast yet. What's up in the hood? He says. What's the hood word? Maybe he meant what's the good word. Oh, he did. Look, he typed it in there. Good word. What's the good word? The good word is we woke up and we're breathing. So I'm going to cut these down, and they are 8.5. They should be 8.5 by 5.5. Yeah. So we're going to cut them down to 4.25. So I'm just going to take this and put it right here on this little dotted line here. You guys can't see the bottom because that's how I can see, but this camera's not picking all the way up down there. And then I'm just going to slice them in half, and now I got two card bases. See, I got two completely different card bases. And for these blue ones, I was like, oh, let's pull out our one of my old stamp sets. God, this is from a long time ago. I don't think it has the year on it. But it's an MFT Friends with Fins. Aren't they adorable? So we're going to put something on there to do with the ocean on these two. And then we're going to cut this one. We're going to start with this because that's where we were starting yesterday. We were supposed to be doing fall. And I'm going to put this one right here on the same line. Wonder why this one feels softer than that other one. Because they're different papers. Even though they were in the same thing, they got to be different papers. This paper feels way different. Use the same. Yeah. Oh, that's right. This one was Distress Oxide. This is thicker and like more. No, they're different papers. This is Arteza. And these are the Tim Holtz Distress papers. This one is much thicker than this one. I did use way more water on these, but all right. Now, I am going to go willy-nilly with these leaves. And I'm just going to stamp. See, why does that? I don't like the way that looks, but we can trim that later. We can trim that off later. We're just going to stamp a whole bunch of leaves all over this and then put a sentiment on it. And voila, we'll have a card front. And I should probably use the Misty to make sure that I'm stamping good, but I'm not going to. Because, well, being proactive, well, you know. So these cute little leaves here. I think we kind of made a background like this before with something else, but I don't remember what it was. So for starters, I'm going to take this leaf right here. I'm going to put it right there. That one is more like a regular maple leaf. Of course, you can't see because I've got that on there. Anyway, and I'm going to take some ink, and I'm using a foam pad. So I'm going to just tap lightly, gently, because I don't want to get it all over everything. But I'm going to do multiple taps because I'm not using the Misty. So I want to make sure that this has got plenty of ink on it. And before I stamp it on my actual project, I'm going to stamp it on this one just to see how it's stamping, because I don't remember if I've ever used these or not. So let's just stamp that down. Make a mess while we're at it, get ink all over our fingers. Yeah, that's going to stamp pretty good. So now I feel comfortable enough to go to my actual project. So I'm just going to put the ink on there. And I'm going a little harder than I did a minute ago, and I shouldn't. See how it's getting black around there? But that should not transfer to my project. It shouldn't. It might, but it shouldn't. All right, I'm just going to stamp this right there on my project. And then I'm going to do one more of that kind of leaf. And I'm going to do it right about here. Then I'm going to change my leaf up. You should wipe it off before you get your fingers all inky, but you know, should and Linda just don't work together. And then we're going to take this one. And if you could use that black ink like I did, or you can use a brown ink. Here, watch. I'll switch it up to a brown ink, and then you can see the difference in what it'll look like. Let's see, let me go over here. So I got, no, that's intense black, Linda. That's not mocha. Where's the mocha? There it is. Oh, we could also use these inks. Let's use this ink too. I forgot I had those. Give us some different colors, some fall colors. All right, I don't know if people aren't talking anymore or if this message thing is just not showing me my messages. Let's go back in. Yeah, nobody's talking. All right, let's try this one here. This is like a yellow, orange, red fallish color blend. It's supposed to be, but from using it, I think it's like, I don't know how that's going to work with the 3 different ink pads, but we're going to find out. We're going to find out today. We should do the 3 different colors. And see, when you do the different color leaf, it kind of changes the whole, but the colors don't really look that different to me. So, which is okay. I still like that color. So we'll do one more with this stamp with that color. Do it right here. See how the background just kind of works with it more? All right. Now let's change up our leaf and then do one that's more of a brown. Let's do this one with the brown. We'll do this little one with the brown. Guys, I was watching, I forget her name. I think it's called That Mom with a Laser. I can't tell if that's getting any ink on there or not. Yeah, it almost looks like the black though, but that's okay. We know it's brown. I'll just set it right here like that. And we're just using the background color to color our leaves, basically. All right, let's do this one. And we're basically making a frame around our card of leaves. You see that one came out nice and dark. Now we need a leaf over here. We need a leaf over there. Here a leaf, there a leaf, everywhere a leaf, leaf. All right. Do I want it? I think I like this better than I like the dark. Let's go back to that and do this one with the... No, let's do the dark. We can always go in and add more later. And do it right here. Just like that. So this is just pretty much where you think it should be. Stamp it down. There you go. Now we need a little leaf here. So I'm going to take just the tip of this one. Well, I'm going to put ink on the whole thing because, well, that's what I do. But I'm only going to stamp it like that, just the tip of it there. There we go. And I'm going to change my leaf. And this stamp set that I'm using is a May stamp set from 2021, which I think she come out with, where she's reopened it. It's one of her vaulted items, I think. And it's called Blessed Beyond Belief. And then, which one? We haven't used this little one, but let's do this little one. With the red. The reddish, yellowish. Let's do it with the red and the orange color. We're going to put it right there. Oh, it's too close to that one. We should have put it in the middle here. That's okay, though. We can break it up with the dark. We could just go right back in with the dark, and I don't care. Well, I do care. I shouldn't say I don't care, because I do care. Oh, I know how to. I know what to do. I'm like I want to break it up. That's like harder to see than these. So I'm just going to come in with the brown. I'm just going to come right here. I'm just going to go right on the edge. Thank you, Denise, and good morning. There we go. And then there's some little twigs and stuff on here too, so we can throw some twigs in. Like right here, we can throw a twig in here. Now, somewhere in my stash, I have little acorns. It's okay. Are you working tonight? When you get to a red light, answer that. If you're driving, you're always driving somewhere. You're always going somewhere. You're the busiest person I know, I think. Just branch it out right there. I'll put a branch right here. Okay, thank you, Barry. Thank you for hanging out and being here with us. All right. I'll put one here. And I think this other one goes in a different direction, I hope. I hope it goes in a different direction because I want it on this side. So I got this other one. And it's a little different, and I'm pretty sure it goes in a different direction. We'll find out here in just a second. Make it look like it's part of that leaf. There we go. Get a little carried away here. It'll be all right. I mean, you could even do these with different, you do different colors and different things. Um, bum, 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 bum. This is called a stamp off, where you put it down and then you do a lighter. See how it's lighter? So it's just like kind of in the background. That's called stamp off. You stamp it off and you come in and then you stamp it again. Hey, Joe. Welcome, Jimmy. Hi. So there we go. See, so you got kind of like the ghost print of it. It's not as dark when you stamp them off. Just kind of like a background look to it all. Now, your stems aren't usually... I need some acorns. Where are my acorns? Let me go look around the bin there. Joe, you should be sleeping, right? Right? Good day, Jimmy. Says Joe. Let me look on this other side over here because I have some little leaves and acorns and things by Pink and Maine. Those are my ghosts. Where are my little stamps? Because I know I have an acorn. I know darn well I have an acorn. I don't know where the little itty bitties are. Let's see, are the acorns on that? No. So what's everybody getting into today? Jimmy, I love that you're sharing in my group. I love all you. Okay, there's my little stamps. Let's see. I love that sublimation mug you did. Pretty cool. These are all. I found the leaf with the acorn, but it's just. Oh, I found a lot of my Found my pie stamp too. Think I have yet to use, and my pineapple stamp that I haven't used yet. I don't think we need penguins with igloos right now. I found my acorn. Okay. Jimmy, a simple fact, I can't sleep. Damned excitement. 4:30 breakfast? If I am doing a day trip by bus coach, I don't sleep well. And that too, I have to have breakfast at a local gas station 3 blocks away. Oh, wow. All right, so let's see. My cute little pumpkins. Could add us a nice little pie to it if we wanted to, or a cute little pumpkin. But I want the acorn. That's what I want. I want the acorns. These were giveaways back when I worked there. When you, if I remember, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was the Fall Mini 2. If you're looking for it, it's the Fall Mini 2. I'm assuming they're still available. I don't know. I don't know if they're still available or not, but we're just going to take this one. I'll slap it down on our acrylic block. And that's what this is an acrylic block. And we're going to add this. Let's see, how can we do it so that right there, so we have some acorns on it right there, just like so. We could mask it off, but I'm not going to do all that. I'm just going to risk messing this up, that's all. I'll put it right here, just like so. Off this week. Denise, explain. Oh, this weekend. So you're off tonight? Is that considered this weekend, Friday night? Is that considered this weekend? Okay, I can't think that kind of jumbled it up a little. So I should have put that down first. Maybe not. But there's an acorn. Regardless, there's the acorn. I need just the acorn stamp. It's hard for me to see this stamp on this table to mask it. Sorry, I get quiet when I think. It's a scary time, too. That's when people should probably run when I'm over here trying to think. All right. Pull that off. It's missing the tip top part of it, but that's okay. Take that off. And then wipe that off. And right there. And then let's just put this acorn right here. And Denise, Joe is saying hi, and Jimmy's saying hi. Y'all, she's driving. She'll answer you in a minute. All right, there we go. So now it just kind of looks like it's behind there. So that's cool. All right, so now I have some acorns on there, which I'm good with. I'm not gonna, well, maybe I will. Maybe I will just go in and go right over this with the whole leaf thing, right over this. Just cover all that up. It may mess it up. It may make it look better, but I'm going to do it anyway. So that's how Linda rolls. They see me rolling, they're heading, patrolling. We're going to put it right here on top of it, guys. We're going to go right over that lighter color. And it may mess my project up. It may not. I don't know. No, I like it because look, the other leaves are under it. I like that. I like it a lot. Now I want it to come down this way. Or look like it's going off the paper. Because I want the acorns on there. I want the acorns. Acorns. I don't know exactly how people say it, but let's see. Right, there's the acorns. We're going to bring it just like this so it's right beside there. There we go. All right. And now we're going to get a sentiment for this. Doo-da, doo-da, bum, 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 bum. Oh, the doo-da day. You will all get to see our something coach a little later on. Oh, okay, cool, Joe. Those that don't know, when he's talking about a coach, he's talking about a bus. I'm assuming. I'm assuming he means what we call a bus. You know, I mean, we call them coaches too, and they're like for traveling and stuff. Oh, he did put bus. Okay, bus/coach. And we're gonna do hello there. Hello, is it me you're looking for? 'Cause I wonder where you are. And I wonder what you do. It's just a simple card. I'm thinking. Sorry. Dot, dot, dot. My brain. My brain goes dot, dot, dot. I was thinking about heating bossing it, but I don't see. I don't see my heating bossing powder over here. I don't see it. I don't want white. I want like gold or platinum or copper penny. Because those colors would just look better. Oh, sweet. Tonight through Sunday night. Cool. Maybe if you get time today, maybe you can craft with Melissa and myself. Maybe we can all get together and do some crafting together. That's red. That's blue. I don't want blue. All right, let me walk around the table because I really want to heat emboss this because I think it'll just look so pretty with like a platinum-y, coppery color. Melissa, you'd be proud of me. I actually didn't be lazy. I'm not being lazy on this one. Where's my copper penny? That's the one I really want to use. Okay, let's see. There's a gold. I don't. That color, that one. All right, I can't find my copper penny one. I know I have it because, oh, I think I just found it. I think I just found copper penny. It's not called copper penny. It's called penny. That's not the real brand. It's just in that because Melissa sent it to me so I could use it during one of our crop and create. Sitting in the parking lot of WM, I'm assuming is Walmart. I don't want to go in, but alas, I must go. I'll be listening. Okay, Denise. All right, now I'm looking for my embossing ink. And my anti-static powder. I'll use this one. And I didn't file this nail good. We'll use this scrap paper here to do it on. Look, this thing isn't sealing good. I'm getting powder everywhere. I'm glad I saw that before I started melting that onto my table. This little magic brush here will help me keep that powder cleaned off of where I don't want it. Make sure there's none on here because that would just ruin, well, it may not ruin my project, but not be the way I want it to be. All right. So, first things first, when you're going to heat emboss, you need an anti-static powder. So I'm just going to go all over my entire project with it because I don't want any of that embossing powder sticking anywhere that I don't want it. Simple as that. The only place I want it to stick is to the ink that I put it on. Now, see, this is where I prefer my pink and Maine because anti-static powder because I can see that powder. I can't see this white powder. So I have a hard time believing it's on there because I can't see it. Of course. Oh, it's got, oh, look, I just ink my, I just made my beautiful thing all ugly. I guess I should have heat set that, watercolor. I don't know why it did that to my, but anyway, okay, it's good and powdery. I don't like how that picked up the watercolor colors. All right. Then I'm going to take my acrylic block. That little sentiment I just had, where'd it go? It's hiding somewhere. Here it is. Slap that right there. And then we're going to take our Versamark ink. And if you want to use a Misty. But I'm not pulling the Misty out today. I'm going to chance this and pretend I can do this. So I'm going to ink this up real good. That's where I'm going to be lazy. That's where I'm going to be the lazy Linda. All right, and I'm just going to stamp it. Now, if I don't like the way it's stamped, then I'll re-go do it with mine. All right. I'll go in with the Missy and redo it if I don't like the way it looks when I pull this up. But nope, I like it. So now we're going to take our penny. And why is that doing that like that? It's all around the edges. That's why. Come on, get on there. I'm just going to cover that up. This is what got me wanting to make cards. This process right here. And I don't know why I don't do it more often because I love watching this come to fruition. See that? Isn't that pretty? Isn't that beautiful? Put the lid on here. Isn't it beautiful? It's not even done yet. And I'm asking you, it's going to be beautiful. Watch. See how like flat and everything looking it is? Just wait a second. You'll see why I fell in love with this process. All right, now I need my heat gun. It's just there. It's powdery, right? And leaving my heat tool on for a minute or two to get it good and hot. It needs to be real hot. All right. And then I'm going to come up underneath it. You guys can't see what I'm doing. Just heat it up a little underneath. And I'm going to come in here and I'm going to see. Oh, there it is. There it is. I don't know if you guys can see the magic happening. You don't want to overdo it. And if you use a Misty to do it, look at that. Now it's nice and shining. You guys see the shine? And now I got white powder all over everything. So I'm going to get a paper towel. I'm just going to wipe it all off. Bring my color back out. Yeah, I don't understand why that powder is like doing that with my... I don't know why. That's watercolor. It shouldn't be coming off like this. But it is. I want to make sure all that powder is off. And then I'm going to trim it down. Because I want it to have a border. So I'm going to cut it like 1/8 of an inch all the way around, all 4 sides. That way I get a 1/4 inch border. Make sure I cut straight because my paper is a little wonky. So I'm going to come right here and do just about 1/8 of an inch. Come right here. And that should bring me to the 4 mark. And this one should bring me to the 5 1/4 mark. There we go. And then, I'm going to find me something shiny to go behind it. Here we go. That's good for fall color. This is just stuff from Michael's. Shiny paper from Michael's. So I'm going to cut this. Just shy. No, I'm going to go ahead and do 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. And that'll give me that border. And then, we need a card base, y'all. It needs a card base. So if you watch other card makers and they're doing their videos and everything's going real fast and you're like, oh, it's only a 20-minute video. This is how long a lot of them, it takes a lot of them when they're doing their stuff. They just don't show you this part of it. All right, I'm going to cut this down at the 5 1/2 mark. And then I'm going to get my scoreboard out. And this is just a no die cut card. So the die cut cards are quite a bit longer in the making. All right. Oops, sorry. And I'm going to come right along here and I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. I've got the 8 1/2 inch side up against the top and the 5 1/2 inch side up against the side. And I'm scoring at 4 1/4. And I'm going to flip it over because you see how the paper's been pushed up this way? It'll be easier now. To fold it like this. And then you just bring it right like that. It should be perfect. Boo! Yeah! You did scare me, Danny. Oh, no. All right. How were you doing today, Danny? Did everything go smoothly yesterday? I hope. All right. Now we're just going to glue everything down. It's just a simple card, guys. Just now to help me get this straight, I'm going to open it up like that. Oh, okay. I thought it was yesterday. Oh, no. I had that pin in my mouth and I coughed and I spit it. It went flying when I coughed. Now I got to find that pin before Trixie does. Oh, I worry about myself sometimes, y'all. I really do. So I'm going to line this up right here on this side of that score line. And you could cut out the center if you want, but I'm not doing that today. And then I'm going to glue this part down. That pin does not like me. I keep losing it. And now it's like either my foot or Trixie's And I'm like, I have to find it before Trixie does, because that's just not cool. One thing if I accidentally step on it, it's a whole other she does. Whole other if she steps on it. And I'm just going to take this and say, just like so. There we go. Got us a little hello there card. Maybe it went into that drawer. It's good. I'll never find it, guys, because it's a little tiny stick pin with a little yellow spot on it. You know when I'll find it? When it sticks me in the hand, that's when I'll find it. Oh. Thank you. So that's that background that we did yesterday. All that watercoloring. Now let's do something with the blue. Let's put all this mocha stuff away. Put this back on here. Where's the acrylic block with the stamp? Oh my gosh, right there in front of my face. We got hello there. Put this back on here. Where's the case for it, Linda? Here. That may not even actually be the Fall Mini 2. I may have put it in the wrong one. Pink. You know what? When I use StreamYard, it doesn't share my affiliate links. I need to remember to go back in. If you decide to order anything from Pink and Maine, at the moment, I have an affiliate link for them. All right, let's move the other way. So anyway, there's our fall background that we did. And now we got all these stamps out because I pulled all these stamps out. And then let's okay, we did fall. Let's go and do a fishy card now. We're not going to use the brown for that. So put that one back up. We're going to do this. We're going to oh wait. Oh wait, oh wait, oh wait. Here's my no diving. So we have no diving and we have we're going to do a quick stamp and color. There's no, I don't have dies for these, so we'll have to fussy cut these guys out. Pull out our mini misting. This is just our regular 110 cardstock. I'm putting it in this corner, doing that. And then let's see, do we want a shark, a whale, a killer whale, a dolphin, or a narwhal? Which one do we want on here? My fishies are missing. I don't know where my fishies are. I think we should do a whale, says you whaled it. Says, I would cross an ocean for you. High tide or low tide, I'm here for you. You whaled it. I love you deeply. Thanks a ton. Sending you an ocean of love. And then you've already made a splash. Now go out there and make some waves. And we got us a little splash here we can add to it too. Oh, look, there's little hearts too. I think we should do the whale. I'm not seeing any answers. So, okay, I see Danny say, whale can be cool. ... it, Linda. Whale can be, that's a cool card. A whale can be something. Cute. Okay. So we'll do the whaled it and we'll do the whale. So here's the whale. Right here. And you whaled it. Right there. Trying to catch me riding dirty or riding dirty. I love these nail wraps, guys. I didn't think I would like this design. I was like, ooh, that was, but I actually really liked it once I put it on my nail. Let's move this stuff out of my way. Sorry. Sorry. All right, I'm going to color this, so I'm not going to use the same ink I just used to stamp it with. I'm going to come in if I can find my Memento Tuxedo Black ink. Just regular Memento Tuxedo Black ink. It's so old that, but it still should ink up good. I think this is my good pad. One of these inks up real good, and the other one's like struggling. Struggles. It's on the struggle bus, y'all. So tomorrow is the HH4C All Hands on Deck Cruise-a-thon. Hi, Sandy. How you doing? We'll do it one more time, even though that looks pretty good. We'll just one more time, just to. And like I said, this is an old stamp from My Favorite Things, or MFT, as a lot of you know. All right, there we go. Nice and dark. Now that could just be a card base just like that alone. But we're going to do it. We're going to cut it out. And we're going to stick it on our other one. Oh, cool. You just got home. You're teaching a friend to make cards. That's awesome, Sandy. Set that like that. Let's see. What color do we want our whale? Gray. I think I want my whale gray. Do I have a gray color? Oh no. How about we do a blue? How about we make him blue? I think I have a blue that's kind of grayish in color. I don't know if there's enough ink for that. Trying to see if I want. Okay, there's not no ink in that one at all. Let's try this vintage blue blend and see. I think this might be more gray. Might have more ink in it because I don't use it a lot. Oh, there we go. There's my gray. That's really dark. Actually, I think I want my whale blue. Now that I'm looking at it, I think I'm wanting my whale blue. Let's look at our Artezas. Where'd they go? Oh my gosh, I haven't used them in so long. I don't know. Oh, there they are. There they are. Oh my goodness, come over here, markers. These are my oldest alcohol markers that I have. I can't even read them. Where's my magnifying glass? Okay, let's see what this is Asian blue, it says. Let's see what this looks like. Is it drying out? I think it's drying out, guys. I'm trying to find a juicy one. I want to find a juicy marker. Okay, this one says Mykonos blue. Oh, that's a nice juicy marker, but it's a dark. All right. Looks like she's saying blue on black. That's a song. Blue on blue? Well, yeah, why not? Monochrome. Monochromatic. I think this blue is much darker than any of the blue I have on here, so it'll pop up off of there. I think it'll look fine. I think it'll look fine, but I need to find a different. I mean, what other colors should I do? Blue, okay, here's a Carolina blue. Let's see if this one is. Oh, that's even darker. Is it just me, or is that blue even darker? It's a bluish gray, actually. I like that one better. We're going to go with that one. Maybe this one for the shadow. We'll do those two colors. And there's sapphire blue, Linda. He is cute, isn't he? MFT always had adorable stamps. All right. It's been forever since I colored, guys. So I'm just going to come in here. Colored properly, that is. Is what I consider coloring properly. I don't know about other people, but. Okay, I think this one was darker than that one. I think I had them backwards for which one was darker. it's okay. So darker, lighter. Go back over with this one then if this is lighter in color. Yes, it definitely is. Definitely is lighter in color. You can't see, but the colors change a little when you do it this way. When you start at the bottom color, you just kind of blend them out as you're going. Melissa saying hi to Denise. Denise is saying hi to Melissa. Denise is saying hi to Danny, and then she says she's driving again. Now this is the grayer, which is actually acting like it's darker than the rest of these. I don't know. It's been so long. I need to start playing with my markers some more so I can like... You see how these lines are like that? If I had a brush tip, I wouldn't have them like that. So I find that if you go in, you just use a circular motion. Instead of the flicking motion, you're less likely to get all those weird lines. But then you're going to end up messing up your image. So you do you, boo. That's all I can say. Not really. This is not really what it's meant for, but I'm going to use my blending brush to come in and just kind of lighten it just a tad bit. It'll lighten it back a little. Or so it should, but it don't look like it's working either. All right. We need a gray. Now I should be able to take this blender brush, but it's not going to work. It's not working. And I should be able to just go along the edges here to the part where I went out of the line. And I should be able to blend that out. But I'm telling you, it's not working, y'all. My blender brush is not doing what my blender brush is supposed to do. So I'm going to use white gel pen. If I can find the white gel pen. I'm just going to come along the edge here, everything that went out the line, and I'm just going to cover it up. It's kind of like whiteout. Remember, y'all remember whiteout? The correction stuff. Now, if I wanted that to be a card, that could be a card all in its own. But of course, we're not doing that. We're going to cut it out for our background. And if I knew where my little fishies were, I could stamp some fishies going around them too, but I don't know where they're at. All right, scissors. Doom, 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 doom. It's probably driving some people crazy that I have this huge mess on my table. Sorry if it's you're one of them. Sorry if you have that OCD and it drives you crazy when people have stuff everywhere. All right, so I'm going to take this and I'm coming here like this. And I'm just going to come right along here. I'm sorry, I'm just so quiet today, guys. I'm like, I gotta think about what I'm doing over here. I was like, this is tedious stuff, y'all. Ta-da! Yes, a blue whale. We need other friends on there. What the heck do we do with the stamp set? So I want him about there. So I'm gonna stamp him there. Of course, this guy's not even put down yet, but all right, I have, where's it at? Where is my fog ink? I have London fog here. It's been forever since I used it. Let's see how dark it is. It's not black, but it's just a gray, although a killer whale's supposed to be black. Stamp it real good. Doom, 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 doom. Let's see if I like it. Oh yeah, I do. See, I don't want it black, even though they're supposed to be black. I don't want them real black because I don't want them to stand out more than my blue whale. If I do that black, that's going to stand out more than him. And I want him to be the one that pops. I want them just to be in the water. So I'm going to stamp him a little darker than that, though, so you can actually see him good. But I don't want him outshining my whale. I don't want the killer whale outshining the... I'm assuming that's a humpback whale. I don't know. He's blue, though. Humpbacks, I think, are grayish blue. I don't know. But this is our card, so they can be whatever color we want them to be. There we go. So now he stands out good. Let's see. He's going to go there. We got that one there. We want the whales on here, so... make it a predatory card. It's like my little killer whales. I'm going to pretend they don't see him. Because in real life, they wouldn't be swimming like that and him smiling. He would not be a smiling camper right now. He'd be like, oh no, the orcas are coming after me. The orcas are coming to get me. I don't know if these whales travel in pods or not. They probably do, since dolphins travel in pods and killer whales travel in pods. And they're coming to take me away. Ha 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 ha. Dot, 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 please. Dot, dot, dot. I can't see. They're coming something, Linda. Ah. Ah. Yeah, they see. They wouldn't be smiling. They would not be smiling. I'm trying to keep just whales on here, though, since it's saying you whaled it. Oh. 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 They're coming to get Linda. I forgot about the little narwhal. And I'm sure you'll never see any of these all in the same location at the same time unless you actually see these guys attacking one of these guys. Otherwise, I don't think you'll see them all in the same area. I don't know. I'm not a marine biologist. I don't know none about none of that stuff. But isn't the narwhals cute? I wish I had a beluga whale. I love the belugas. They're so pretty. I hate seeing them in them small enclosures, though, at like SeaWorld. I like the fact I got to see one in real life, but I don't like the fact that, they're in them tiny enclosures. They got to need more space than what they've got to swim in. They gotta need more space than that. They're out there in a big ocean, you know? Bum, 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 bum. So is anybody else crafting right now? We know Denise is driving. Okay, because he's going to go here. You willed it's going to go right here. It's not a whale, but let's just throw a dolphin's head in here and see what happens. Let's just throw a dolphin here. I want them in a different direction. They're not going in a different direction. I want them in a different direction. That's why the killer whale is the one who's going to be there, because he's the only one besides the narwhal that's going in a different direction. So we'll put him right here. But I want him hanging off like that. I want him there. I may be getting carried away, y'all, but it is what it is. I wish I knew where my little fishies were. I have little fishies all over the place. Simon Hurley stamp set has. I have a Simon Hurley fish. I have somewhere a bunch of other little fishes, but there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. I should go in with watercolor. What color are narwhals? I don't know. What color are narwhals? We knew these guys are actually darker than this, but we're going to make them blue. No clue, says Danny. I guess everybody else is like, okay, we're done watching today. You've done enough coloring, Linda. I think I should have left him that color. I think I like that better. What color is this one? No, that's... Nope. 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 Thank you. It's they're called nail wraps by Lily and Fox. They're $2.99 for a set. So you can have all your nails looking really good for $2.99 a set. You just put them on, you put it down, push them down on real good, and then you file it off and you rip off the excess. And voila, you got a nice looking manicure for $2.99. $2.99. All right, let's... Yeah, see, I should have done them the gray. I should have done that other one down there at the bottom gray. Should have done them all gray. I don't know if they're gray or not, guys. I have no idea. I shouldn't have done the Apex Predators as dark as I did. But oh well. We live and we learn, y'all. We live and we learn. You push it on real good. Danny, you're too funny. You're too funny. Too funny, my dear. Yeah, this one is perfect. And this is actually the antique blue. And it's the mid color VB2. Now it's really old, so the colors might be off. I don't know if colors get off with age, but silly Danny in the house. I'm glad you're here, Danny. And I hope everything goes nice and smoothly for you today. Okay, see, I like that color the best. I'm just gonna do them all that color because I like it the best. I like the way it looks with the water and stuff. Oh, I shouldn't have done anything with this one. I don't know. I'm just gonna outline this one and be done with it. I'm not gonna color this entire thing in. I don't know if my hands could handle that, but there we go. We'll just leave him colored like that. Little outline. That's all. Just a little outline. Doom, doom, doom. All right. We're going to finish this up. You're just chilling now. Cool. Cool beans. All right. What did I do with my sentiment? Here it is. You wailed it. We're going to take our trimmer. We're going to trim it off like so. It doesn't look straight. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Doesn't look straight to me. Guys, I stink at all this. Okay, there. That's just going to have to be good enough. That corner is not straight. There we go. What do we think? Do we like it? Yay, you're home. It still needs something. Needs more fishies and stuff. Needs bubbles and you got bubbles, you got trouble. La 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 la. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. La la. It needs little fishies. It needs the little fishies. Yay, Denise has arrived home. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Trying to think where's the bubbles at that I got. La 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 la. Let's hope this didn't dry up because the pen went flying out of my mouth somewhere over there on the floor. Of course, we don't know where that's at. Let's go ahead and glue him down. Or not, because I didn't cover the lid up. Oh. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Fishies, yes. Fishies. Do, 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 do. Now, Trixie's laying all on top of where all my other glue stuff is, so I can't reach that. And this is a fine tip. What a fine thing. Okay, we're going to take that off for just a second. We'll put it back on since it's already clogged. I don't want to do it like that often, though, because it'll waste my glue. I don't want to waste my glue. I don't want to waste the glue. There we go. That'll be good enough. Just gotta pop him right there. We're gonna pop that right there. We're gonna find this thing and put it Back on here. We're going to find us some more shiny paper. And cut us down to 5.5 by 4.25. Doing the same thing we did for the other card. I'm going to bring this one in and we're going to trim this up. I'm just going to go ahead and cut 1/4 inch off of this side. And then we'll cut 1/4 inch off of this side. Or do I want to lose part of that whale? Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think we'll take away part of the whale. There we go. And where'd the other half of that card base go? Did we cut it? We cut it. So we don't have the card base. So that's where it would go on there though, without a white border. Or we could have trimmed it down more and made a white border, but we didn't. So we got you whaled it. Anyway, so we put that on a card base. I'm not going to cut another sheet right now. And we've got you whaled it with one of the backgrounds that we made yesterday. And then we've got our leaves with hello there with the background that we made yesterday. Oh, let's add some sequins. Hi, Me Too times Elevate. How are you doing today? I really need to find the pin that goes in this, guys, because I don't want to waste my glue. I'm doing okay. Doing all right. Hanging in there one day at a time, you know? See if we can just... I don't know if that'll work to get my glue to come out. Nope, I'm going to have to take it and do it. Anyway, we could put some sequins on here. If I could find the bubbles, I could put some bubbles on it. Let's see. I'm just going to drop them down on there until I get the ones I want out, because it'll be easier than me sifting. This is how I craft. So if those of you that are curious. All right. So like, I don't want these giant ones. I don't want the giant ones. Let's put a little, come off my finger, bead. There's a bead there somewhere. All right, I don't want that one. I don't think I like that. I think I like the star. Don't like these big ones. Don't like them. I like those little beads, though. They almost look like bubbles. I wish I could find my actual bubbles, though. I have a whole bag of bubbles. If you got bubbles, you got troubles. Actually, the big ones might not be so bad down there, but I don't like them. I don't like them near my whale. Real-time crafting with Linda. Let's put that there. Get that there. And see, like these little beads can act like little bubbles. Or not. I think I like that with the stars and everything. The only problem is my glue will come out. Yeah, the seed beads do look like them, don't they? They do look like bubbles. But I like it with the stars and then maybe a couple of the... I don't want to use that glue at the moment because I don't know where the thingamajigger is. But anyway, I have more in here. And, oh wait, there's another seed bead right there. There's another bead right there. Okay, he says, I like the ... please. ... It's not a lot. Come on. Dun, dun, you got trouble. Dun, dun, dun. You like the stars too? Awesome. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm like, I like the stars with it. And these, this sequin mix, God, I bought this when I first started card making in 2017, late 28, late 2017, early 2018. Yeah, because they don't, it was, Fun Stamper's Journey, Starry Night Sequins. I think that was, Spellbinders back in the day. I think that's where I got these from. I think they were on clearance, or I don't know, they might not have been. But I mean, sometimes you can get too carried away with things, but sometimes more is better. So let's just look around and see. Do I need another star? Probably not, but I like the stars. Right there. You whaled it. The stars just kind of say, yep, you sure did. No, we don't want that star there. I think we got enough stars, Linda. I think we're good. I think I just need to glue them, but I don't want to use that. Hi, Anne. It's all good. I'm on late today. It's like, I'm just going with the flow of what I'm doing. I'm not paying attention to the time. And so those of you that come in and watch me on Saturdays that do the Craft Roulette card, because I agreed to do the helping hands for cruiseathon, you know, with Denise, since I agreed that my time slot on Saturdays, I would use that for that instead of my Craft Roulette card. We'll do our Craft Roulette card on Sunday. We still have Sunday night till Sunday night to get it turned in for non-members. So Yeah, I'm better creative. My creativity's better when I'm not paying attention to the clock. That's why I'm like, do we have? I'm always asking Denise, do we have a time limit? Because I'm like, yeah, I like that. That I like that one best out of today's. But there's the two that we did today, and we did our watercolor backgrounds yesterday. So that's what we did with them, guys. Yeah, yeah, I like it. I do like fishies. I like the fishy card better. It's more me because we don't have fall here in Florida. We got water, but we don't really have fall. I mean, I have a maple tree out there that'll start changing colors and the leaves will fall. And I've got some, I think they're birch trees out there that they're not native to this area though. My grandparents and mother planted that stuff. Like my grandparents planted the birch trees. My mother planted the maple tree, you know. I need to find some northern tree and plant it on the property too. And then that way we got 3 generations of northern tree planting going on. I can't, I can't, what does that say? Cam fan comes on after us, but we'll keep going. Is that what you said? Yeah, Cam fam. Okay. I mean, tomorrow we can try to keep it to an hour. That way everybody can go over there too. But my crafting peeps, I don't know if they'll follow it or not. You know, they're not, I don't know. I don't know what, if they'll go into the cruising side. Like the cruising side comes to my channel. I don't know if the crafting side will go to the cruising stuff. So, all right, guys, I will see y'all tomorrow at 1 p.m. I don't have a clue what I'm making, but whatever it is, I guess it's being silent auctioned. So oh yes, I do. I do know what I'm making. I'm making a card tomorrow with the cricket, and it's a design space file. So, all right, Denise, I'll talk to you later. See ya. Peace. What? Peace out. All right. Have a great day, y'all. Auctioned in November. Okay. Yeah, that's it. All right, guys. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Bye. So long. Farewell. La 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 da dum boom boom. Doom doom.